This mini-unit serves as an extension to a long-term science-based unit my second grade gifted program students are currently completing in their regular classrooms. This is the cover to the book Skylights 2.0. All second grade students collaborated to write this book after conducting research about various skylights in class. After direct instruction regarding riddles in general and the creation of them, my gifted program students formed partnerships and wrote an original riddle to which the answer was the particular aspect of the skylight they previously researched. The students used creative and figurative language to compose each riddle. The science content standard required them to recall and clearly communicate factual knowledge about a chosen skylight. English language arts content standards called for them to both understand and solve riddles that varied in complexity. They also had to identify synonyms for keywords and describe the point of view of their skylight. Technology standards were based on the areas of communication, collaboration, creativity, and innovation. Students used this graphic organizer to plan their riddle. Step 3 required them to use the thesaurus to find synonyms for keywords about their chosen skylight. The print thesauruses in our media center contain very few science-related words. Therefore, the students used the Fact Monster thesaurus website instead. The website is bookmarked on my Diigo site, and students were able to access it that way. After students completed their riddles, they created an audio recording of the clues using Apple's GarageBand. They also used Tagxedo to create a word cloud that included at least 20 keywords about their skylight. I chose Tagxedo over Wordle because of the option to choose the shape of the cloud. I allowed students to choose either the shooting star or the regular star. I teach in a very technology-rich environment. All partnerships were able to have a laptop dedicated for their use throughout the technology components of this project. Within the next few weeks, Skylights 2.0 will be published in print and electronically via iTunes. This is the iTunes listing for the Skylights book that was created by last year's group of second grade students. After this year's book is published, the students' riddles will go live on a Weebly website. The riddles are meant to be solved after reading the Skylights book. This extension project is differentiated by both content and product. The students in their regular classrooms became experts on the sun, moon, or stars, but these gifted program students actually wrote their own chapter for Skylights 2.0 on lesser-known skylights such as an aurora and a halo. Communication and collaboration were heavily infused because students worked in partnerships throughout this project. In addition, I facilitated the process of having students provide effective and meaningful feedback to each other about the clues to their riddles. Even after direct instruction regarding complex riddles, the task of both understanding and utilizing figurative language to write an original riddle is very advanced for second grade students. For that reason, I intentionally chose to frame our work with complex riddles around content that they have just extensively studied in their regular classrooms. This allowed students to grapple with only the formation of the riddle's clues rather than with the content. Here is the rubric used to evaluate the project. It addressed all components of the riddle: the clues, figurative language, provided information, the audio recording, and the visual depiction. There's also a section where each student evaluated their own effort. If I were to implement this project again, I would dedicate more time to develop the students' figurative language skills. As for the technology aspect, I would try to publish their audio recordings and word clouds in a way that allowed for others to answer the riddles and receive feedback about whether or not they are correct. I would also reconsider using GarageBand for recording. I had to convert each file into a MP3 before uploading them to Weebly. Perhaps another technology tool could have eliminated that step. Overall, I am proud of the way this project took an advanced concept and infused it with innovative and creative uses of technology.